Next thing I want to do actually is specifically for those who are already in the Bybit trading network platform. If you're not there, make sure you join. But this video, it's necessary. Even if you're not there, you trade using your Bybit, you want to know how to do it. There was a video I did earlier on how to copy trades on Bybit. It's on the YouTube channel. That video is very important for you to watch it because it is going to teach you some strategies that are used that is different from 90% of the traders in the crypto network and the crypto world. When you understand it, your mindset to trading will be different. Number two, you will never get to a point whereby you're liquidating all your funds except you're grading. Now, this is like a sequel to that video, which is going to still be on how to copy the trades that are going to be shared, that are being shared on the platform, whether it is me or any of the other traders or analysts that is sharing it. This is going to be a sequel to that video. Now, most times when you are trading on Bybit, and let's say like 10 signals are posted, like today, is it Kenny or so? I've just been posting. He has been posting setups. Me, I've been posting some setups. Is it 32? I've been posting setup. Different persons have been posting setup. John too has been posting setups. Various Now, sometimes it could be like, okay, let's say somebody has a $500 account, and if you enter a limit order with that account, there will be an amount of that $500 that will be reserved automatically for that trade. And then let's say if you enter like 5 trades or 10 trades, almost your whole money has been kept and reserved for those trades. And there will be some present trades to enter, you will not be able to enter, you will miss out. So what I want to teach you now is how you can use $100 and enter 100 trades without reserving your money on Bybit. Or you can use $500 and enter up to 500 trades without reserving your money on Bybit. Does this sound amazing? If it sounds amazing to you and you would like me to share it, I want to see your comments. Let me know if I should share it or I should just hold. Okay, fantastic. Now, if you understand this, never will you say, the setups are too much, the trades are too much. You will just know how to utilize the opportunity. So let me go to a Bybit account now. This is not my account. Where is? Okay. This should be okay. Let me reload this page. Okay, this is the Bybit platform, or this is the Bybit exchange, as we can see. Now, you want to pay attention to my cursor. In this place, I am going to be drawing or highlighting. This place you see me highlighting, you want to pay attention to it because what I'm going to be talking about is basically all going to be here. What I'm going to be talking about is all going to be here. So on this account, this person has 3.1 MOVR. So let us sell it. Now, considering if I want to sell this coin, this MOVR, I want to sell this coin, there are 3 kinds of orders for me to sell it. There are 3 kinds of orders for me to sell it. There is a market order, which if I click on it here, puts in the amount and click on sell, automatically it sells at the current market price and I'm good to go. Number 2, there is a limit order that if I put it to sell at that price, it will wait for price to get there and it sells. That's number 2. Number 3, there is what we call, now in this limit order, you put in your take profits, you put in your stop loss. Now there is a third order that is called the conditional order. In different entities, it's called different things, but here it's called the conditional order. Now, what makes the conditional order amazing? Let's say I want to sell this coin. I gave let me in fact let's go to derivatives. Let's go to futures. Let's go to futures. Let's go to derivatives. Then let me share my screen. Let us go to the Telegram. Let me check so here on the free signals, if we scroll, let me look for, I don't want to use my own charts. Let me use someone else's charts. Which person's on? Okay. Let me use these charts here called EGLD. Let me use EGLD. Now, this EGLD chart is saying that you should long EGLD USDT. Entry is 30.55. CP1 is 31.83, 33, 34, blah, 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 blah. Stop loss is 29.25. So let me note it down. 29.25 is the stop loss. Entry is 30.55. So what am I going to do now? I will go to my exchange. And then when I go there, I go to EGLD USDT. Now I'm EGLD USDT. If I place market condition to buy, it will buy immediately at the current market price. If I place a limit order of 30.55, like I said, it will wait to get to that point before it activates for me. But the thing there is, okay, let me just do it. Order at 30.55, quantity 10%. Okay, I haven't transferred. How did I do this again? Supposed to transfer the funds from, click on transfer. I'm supposed to transfer the funds from spot to futures. I'm coming. Let me pause the recording. Okay, this is the screen. So we're using EGLD. That's someone posted. EGLD USDT. Now, if I decide that I want to enter EGLD at the signal was 30.55, 30.55, and I'm using 25x, for example, and I'm using 10%. So I'm using $1 point something, and I could click here to set my stop loss, and so stop loss is 29.15. So stop loss says if it cuts there, I will just lose $1.6. Okay. And I could also set TP if I want, but let me just click on it for the sake of this stuff. So I just clicked on it. If you see here on current orders, it's showing here, and that money that I'm risking has been deducted from my balance. It has been deducted. So my equity was 17.4, but now I have 15.8. But what if I decide to say, okay, I want to use conditional? Now, what is the difference between conditional and limits? Conditional says that the limits order price I want to buy this is as 30.55. But don't enter this order until you get to 30.35. 30.65. And when you get to 30.65, I want to use, let's say 50%, or let's say 25%. Then you click on buy. Now, what you noticed that just happened here is I now have two orders. One is conditional and the other is limit. Let me cancel the limits. I just canceled the limit for you to see something. My equity and available balance is the same. So this conditional order does not deduct the money. That means I can enter up to 100 signals and 100 trades and they will not deduct it until it gets there. I don't know if you guys get what I'm saying. Now, you can see here is what it shows here. Conditional says that when price gets to 30.65, trigger a limit order that once it gets to 30.55, buy. I will set it with my stop loss, with my TP, everything. So it shows here as conditional, but the available balance was not deducted. Nothing was deducted. So I could decide to say, okay, let me enter another trade now. Let me enter a trade, another trade. Let's go to BTC. That will be second example. And let's say I want to sell Bitcoin now. And let us go to the, let's go back to the group. I'm looking at selling Bitcoin at the next level, somewhere around 3,900, for example. And stop loss is 3,900. Stop loss is the same as before. That means stop loss should be around 31 something. So let's just say 31,182. 31,182. Let's just say use that. Now, then let us go to Bybit. Now, this is BTC USDT. My order price that I want this thing to activate BTC is at 3,900. I want to sell BTC at 3,900, so I put in the order price. I want to use 50%, so I want to use 50% of my capital to enter this trade. But this order should not activate till it gets to a particular level. That is called the trigger price. The trigger price is my condition for this trade. My condition for this trade is that until this trade gets to 3,800, it will not activate. So once it starts getting closer to 3,900, before it gets to 3,900, I could say once it gets to 3,800, open a short trade. I'll click on open short. So automatically, you can always adjust your stop loss, your TP while setting it. In fact, let us do that. Let us do that. 3,800 is our trigger price, 3,900. So we're risking 50%. So let's set the stop loss. Our stop loss is 31,1. That's 311,182. So if it hits our stop loss, we're losing $9. Then our TP is 30,000, for example. So if you get to 30,000, I'll be making $20. And I click on confirm. Take profit price must be higher than the order price. Oh, sorry. I'm using the wrong, well, using shorts, not long. is on shorts. Now I get it. No wonder I was being confused. So if you hit the stop loss, I'm losing $7. If you hit the take profits, I'll be getting $22, $22.5. So that is like 1 to 3 to 1 to 3 years. Yes. So now let's click on confirm. Now, and then we click on open shorts. Now, if you see here, it's showing untriggered. Order have been submitted successfully. It shows on current orders, but my equity and my available balance was not touched. So as simple as this, you could get 100 trades, 200 trades, 300 trades that are shared, posted, and then you go to set the orders with conditional limit orders instead of normal limit orders. You use conditional, that this order should not be triggered or should not activate if price gets there. So what you're doing is that don't touch my capital until the market moves to the direction, then you can start touching it. So when you do that, you'll be able to enter as many trades as possible. Was this conditional order on cross or isolated? You are the one to decide it. Whether you use isolated or you use cross, you are the one to decide it. You are the one, the same way what you set on your Bybit account is what follows. So you can set it to be isolated or you can set it to be cross. That is a personal choice. But whether isolated or cross, the same principle holds, that your funds will not be touched until the condition is met that will trigger the order, and then a part of your equity will be deducted for that trade to activate. So most times I set it close. So with this, you will not say, trades are so many, I have small money. This, you can maximize as many trades as possible, even with a low amount of money, and play your cards rightly. Sometimes, this is why sometimes you see me, I slept off, and when I wake up, I'll see, some trades have activated and I'm in profit. That is what I do. Also, whether there are 100 trades or 200 trades, or if the money is small, I can scatter the risks across and abroad. That when this thing gets there, my own capital will not even be touched until that condition is met. And I think for those who don't understand, I will make this particular video. That's why I stopped the recording. So I'll start a different recording for this particular video and upload it on the YouTube channel. So you can go and maybe rewatch it and see the example I did why doing this as well. So I understand this. Yes, it was a pain point for a lot of persons. I know that. So I'll be doing series of just small little explanations to you guys of how to explore. There's something else I'm going to teach, but I cannot teach it right now. That is still on Bybit. But when I teach that thing on Bybit, some of you might just stop using your stop loss. They might just stop using stop loss. They might never use stop loss again, and they will never be in loss. You could have some loss because of greed, but if you know how to use it well, you will always be able to know how to come back in profit. But I'm going to teach that for a different day, I swear. But for now, this is something that is useful for all of you who are on the platforms, seeing the setup, seeing the signals. You can actually use it to maximize every advantage at the same time as well. Okay, guys, we've given so much value today.